Okay, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Ryu for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council, and I got a few things to talk about before we get into this full video, the whole coffee time discussion thing, so just bear with me, I have a few updates for you. First and most important, if you don't follow us on Facebook, you should, because these are the kind of things that we post on Facebook. I have recently decided to move the Council HQ to this new location, and it's great, and obviously you can hear the wood that I'm on. I've been spending past like 3 days preparing this area, I should say this area of the city, just for, well, the council. So it's very quiet in here, it's very bright and vibrant as fuck. There's even extra lights that are basically being used to get the production values up a little bit better, and I know you guys could probably hear me that much clearer. One other thing, new camera is incoming probably, I want to say like 2 weeks tops, like right before Christmas. It's something that I was putting off because we're preparing to do the cases for the eBay store. That's going to be what we're going to be pushing in January. So you're going to finally see case openings on this channel, and you will also see freaking, what was the other thing that we talked about? Oh, I can't discuss that right now. But no, seriously, I'm just really happy right now. So things are good. That little cracking noise you may hear, that I actually have the headset set up just to catch the audio in case the visuals don't look proper. And it's also so I could strip it in from a video, because my video editing skills are pretty good with that. So I'm going to read off what you guys think are happening to the list or coming off the list, and if you see my hand in the corner, don't mind it. I'm going to try to basically take from the video that I'm filming on the computer little screenshots and go from there. So it's going to be pretty long. So Hector Flores, 4 days ago, oh my god, I just want to say thank each and every one of you for commenting on this. Either Heavy Storm comes back or the floodgates go away. That is my opinion. Emptiness deserves a ban. I fucking agree with you. I played a lot of Quilla Forts, and that card steals the game for me 8 times out of 10. I use Frog Marks, and going for the Battlefielder and then getting sacked by Emptiness is totally unfair. The game is so relevant on MST. The card has become a staple. It should just go. MST would barely be seeing play if Emptiness was in every fucking deck. I have to disagree there. I think as long as we have a +5 back row, that's going to be a thing. Where MST's main deck just to deal with the back row. Maybe drop down to 2, but still just heavily played. Main decking 3 MST is just thrash for some decks like my Prophecy, or trash. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. I see an H there. For my Prophecy deck, but who cares about the lower tier decks being competitive? In all honesty, competitive tier 2, it should be its own fucking thing. It's like, I know I'm going to get fucking hated on this. Pokemon has separate tiers for this fact. And I know many of you will care to disagree that the game should just be catered one direction or the other. In all honesty, I think it should be catered in both directions, where tier 2 decks can top if the skill is high enough there, but the tier 1 decks are going to take more wins more often. And that's just how the fuck I feel about it, in all honesty. My ideal format would mostly be everything would be competitive. Konami has been favoring 2-3 deck formats, and that really isn't competition. Well, to be fair, I'm not trying to nitpick here. To be fair, and he says that's selective breeding, which is just fucking so damn true. During the Teledad format, we only had Teledad. You had the random GBs, Light Swarm popping up, but it was 90% Teledad. So we've come a long way from just being a 1 forward deck into 3 forward decks. So it gets its growth. It's not really power creep. It's more growth. Good. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Continue here. Let's face it. Not every deck can compete. Insectors, Dragonfly to 3, 6 Samurais, Gateway to 1, Wind Up, Zen Mighty, and Magician. Mermail's back with everything. I'm sorry. Mermail's 3-axis Fire Fist, which never saw the light of day in the TCG. Thanks, Konami. Spellbooks, Fate. Want to keep it simple. Back to 3. Evil Swarm and Dino Rabbit. I'm like just trying to skim through it. Evil Swarm and Dino Rabbit, Rescue Rabbit to 3. I do not understand why you'd want to keep it simple. Just stir things up. And I agree with that. To a point, it should always be stirred up. And I know it comes down to the power creep argument, and we'll discuss that on Thursday, where I'm finally getting back into my normal scheduling. But this week is pretty hectic on me because of Christmas and a friend of mine's getting surgery, so I gotta basically deal with everything else that he normally deals with. Not going fully into there, but back to the point. Yeah, I would be totally down for a complete diversity where we have a tier 1 that is the meta, and then you have a tier 2 that everything else can fucking top. And I think that would create meta. But the problem here in what you're saying, and I'm not picking apart what you're saying, I'm just making a point here. I'm gonna go through everyone's as fast as I can. It's gonna be a really long fucking video. The thing I want to say here though is, if we have like a diverse meta with tier 2 stuff, it's gonna be great. But at the same time, remember, those tier 1 decks will use it. Here, this comes from Jacob Estrada. I'm sorry if I say this wrong. Zero, which I'm guessing is banned. Yes, it's banned. Djinn, Releaser, Rituals, and Towers. I agree with that. To 1, Vanity's Emptiness, Thousand Eyes Restrict, Stratos, Cyberstein, Trish, and Brock. Got a little bit of a problem there, which is Thousand Eyes Restrict. And many of you who play online know this, the Nodin FTK. I will be covering it in a few weeks. Now that I'm actually fucking on schedule for shit. The Nodin FTK is a thing, and basically this would just be another push, but I'm okay with this push. Let me just say that much. Rescue Rabbit 2, to Breeze Dragon 2, Skill Drain 2, Inferno Archfiend 2, Grail Guardian. Archfiend 3. In all honesty, it's just one world. That's the main fucking reason. Bestiary 3. Fuck yes. Dark Magician of Chaos. Let's put that one first. Dark Strike Fighter. Fuck yes. Like I said, 90% of the time, errata fixed it. Heretic Seal of Conviction. I got no beef with it. Advanced Ritual Art is kind of one I do. I'm just a little salt. I'm not even gonna lie. That Perfect Herald deck just makes me salt for days. Sacred Seven Sword. I'd be okay with it. Gale, Hornets, and Reborn Tengu. Reborn Tengu is something I wanted to talk about last week, but I did not. And I feel so bad about not talking about it. Honestly, it would shake the fucking game up so well. And there, he also goes on to say errata for Dragon Ravine, making that I could only send Dragoony dragons to the grave and put that 3. I fucking like that, and I agree with that. You're getting a fucking like on this, by the way. So you're gonna fucking just see it pop up. I fucking love you for that, honestly. Alright, so Evil Overcast. I love your list, it's perfect. I skipped this format because the game became dull. But if I could play Stratos again, it would change my stupid profile picture that I've had since September 2013. Hey, your profile picture is awesome. I've been fucking using Stardust, and Stardust hasn't been relevant in what, like fucking 5 years? So, anyone could talk to me. That would be awesome. Heavy Storm would make me nice to see back. It would punish people who set 4 and 5 and pass. And that's true. And for the people out there who will say Heavy Storm wins games, let me break this down for you real quick, and this is my theory behind it. I'm gonna actually come over here. Oh, sorry. I have this guy here. This guy's player, he pretty much wins the game because he takes everything away from you. Heavy Storm is the same kind of mindset, which is my understanding what you guys are saying. It'll take your 5 back row away, and then you got nothing to play for days. See, unlike Chaos Emperor Dragon, it can't be searched out. It doesn't have attack points, meaning it's not going to end the game for you right there. And if you only play 1 or 2 back row that are chainable to it, the mindset goes away for that, and then you can play Starlight Road, and it's an easy read for Starlight Road, and then they have to MST out. See the difference? We can all live in a perfect universe together. I just threw a Chaos Emperor Dragon over there. Whatevs. As far as other hero searchers that need to be hit for the return of Stratos, I would say that Rhoda has always been fine at 1. They pushed it for Noble Knights and Satella. No other monster besides Beast Warrior have a searcher like it, and Ecall, a Hero Lives, should be at 2. Ecall and a Hero Lives. I agree with the Hero Lives, so I'd probably drop it to 1. That thing really does start pushing games. But then again, heroes, in all honesty, don't need any real hits, because I'm going to get hated for saying this shit. In all honesty, when it comes to what's coming out post-January, things are going to get crazy, and simple as that. And when I say they get crazy, I'm talking about the situation that we're looking at, which is basically, it's going to shift gears to the point that heroes can't fully keep up. They're going to be a great deck. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm playing them because they're fun as fuck. But they're going to lose out on the momentum speed. And I've talked about that a lot, and I'll continue talking about that during Thursday. P.S. I hate Dragon Rulers, ban them all. They are the reason for so many cards on the list currently, and that's actually on Evo Overcast. I'll probably try to put a little picture over there. In all honesty, yeah, they are fucking reason for everything being fucking banned right now. Alright, we're 10 minutes in, and we get to Mert Kaliskin. I'm sorry, I butcher fucking names, and just fair warning, I butcher motherfucking names. Red Eyes Darkest Dragon should be at 3. That would push Chaos Dragons a little bit. The problem that it wouldn't so much push Chaos Dragons, it puts Radix and Dragon Rulers, and that may be an issue on its own. And I've said this multiple times, if it is an Atum, we need to bring back the emergency ban. That needs to be a fucking thing in this game right now. If a card is too powerful for the damn game, emergency ban needs to come back. So, that's definitely something. Optic Shibi basically said, wants to take Sack out of the game, wants to bring back Heavy Storm, and my response to that was, Heavy's a power card, not a Sack card. Remember, I look at this differently than most people do, and Heavy is not the end-all, be-all. I will not change my stance on people. I will not. I don't want to take, like, when I talk about Sack, I'm talking about just things that ruin the game completely. And to me, Heavy Storm does not ruin the game. It creates this player interaction that goes into the mindset of how you play your cards. That's how the hell I see it. Just saying. And plus, it would shake up the game. And shaking up the game is good. You know, we can have 1 year without Heavy, 1 year with Heavy. And just, if it was such a fucking issue, again, Mercy Ban, return. Pendulums are not affected by Heavy. We cannot make that argument, and I could give you 30 reasons why. Terminator G1. Pros. Honestly, I think Heavy Storm brought more into the game, and people had to think about what back row they set and when to set it, and it gave Battlefield and Swift Scarecrow, and now Jack for All has some more use. Not fully, but again, kind of. It also gives Gores and Track. Plus, with artifacts, it could be a mistake to use at times, which is true. Artifacts would get a push, and that creates deck diversity and allows a splashable engine that keeps your back row safe. Just saying, no one in their right mind is going to freaking Heavy Storm for back row. There's going to be a road or a morale tack somewhere behind there. It could be a mistake to use at times. It could be dead in the hand. Dead in the hand in certain matchups. Sorry, I'm butchering tonight. It's like 1:30 and I'm butchering shit. Cons. Decks that would need field spells and need protective traps. UA, Blackwings. Blackwings could play either which way. Infernities, I understand, but again, Infernities are so butchered at this point, does it really matter? And I'm not even hating. All those decks would never be able to rise back up, especially with 3 MST. And my thing was that if we bring Heavy Storm back, just saying Konami, you know, brings back Heavy Storm, then MST should drop to change that stance. Another thing, Abyss Gundy, Mermails don't need to do much at all with that one. True. Hence why there's a small possibility, grain of salt here, small possibility in my hand, that Brio would be kind of okay to bring back. Silent Swordsman. All I want is Reborn Tengu to 3. Since Konami is supporting Synchro decks, why not bring this card back? Heck, people would be able to play Tengu Plats again. That's probably the reason why they don't. And honestly, I'd be all for it. I'd kill to have Tengu back at this point, because it would create so many new decks. 8480108.D. Too lazy to do a list now, but will do so later. Many thoughts. Ugh. It's okay. I still love you. It's okay. You can put them in there. You can put it here. Unknown Shade 95. Scout to 1. The new Killer Fort to access BS makes Graveyard deck like Light Sword. Such an easy OTK. It like always have 15 in the grave. Oh, 15 times 300 equals 45 healed and 45 burn to you. Giant Trunade at 1 and Heavy at 1, making it interesting. I think that's a little bit too much back row, and Giant Trunade's not that easy to stop compared to Heavy Storm. I'm just saying. We don't have a card like Stardust that can be brought out that says any card gets returned that you can stop it. Ron Kim, Ryu, do you want to keep JD at 3 but ban or limit Eclipse Wyvern? I know Chaos Dragon's only 1. 1 Eclipse, sorry. And most times it won't hurt. But if Red Eyes went back to 3, that'd be a different story. It makes me happy. And we went on for like 3 minutes, 3 hours doing conversation. So I'm gonna skip that part of the conversation. You guys can read it on the video. There's a link in the comment section for this video, for the video that I'm reading this from. In my opinion, what is best was, if I was Konami, is to put Trishulia at 1 and Stratos to 1 and Dragon Ravine at 1, and I want Demok to 1 and Dragoon is either field spell card. Without it, the deck cannot work, and Dark Strike Fighter, I know it's coming back. And for Burning Abyss, limit Fire Lake, and for Shaddolls, should limit Fusion for the clip. And I can't really say, because I just came out recently, to the game, I believe, and should not be affected by the ban list, and Heavy Storm put to 1, put Pot of Greed to 1. Honestly, I don't know about Pot of Greed. Now, here's Ron Kim's ban list, and I just want to say thank you so much, Ron Kim. Thank you so much. I love your fucking avatar. I know we shouldn't be calling it avatar, we just call it YouTube pictures, but fuck that. It's awesome. Ban, none. Also, see number 10 in the limited section. I don't remember what the fuck number 10 is, but I'll probably look it up anyways. Morale Attack, Heavy Storm, Winda, Scout Tool, Delinquent Duo. Delinquent Duo I kind of disagree with. I hate that fucking thing. But that could just be me being biased. And again, it's that dark dust trap shoot somewhere. Yep, trap shoot. I hate that fucking thing. It basically allows you to read your opponent and know what the fuck they're gonna do. That's the main reason I hate it. Dark Magician of Chaos, Sinister Serpent, Stratos, Wind Up Zenbinding, Dragon Ravine, Gateway of the Six, Pot of Greed, Ring of Destruction, Solemn Judgment, Skill Drain, Vanity's Emptiness, Fire Lake, all on the limit list. And I really do like that. And there he puts his reasons in. And honestly, I'm going to try to put the pictures in so this way you guys can see like the video of me scrolling down a bit. Semi-limited, Bottomless Trap Hole, Torrential Tribute, both of them. Give me both. Fuck it. I don't care. Give me both. Bestiari, Hornet, Rescue Rabbit, Thunder King Ryo at 2. Yay. Torguide, Dimensional Fissure, Macros Cosmos. And to 3, Goyle Guardian, Blackwing Gale, Reborn Tengu, Bloodfire Attacker, Elma with an errata. Let me just say that much. With an errata and Dark Strike Fighter. So, I think he also mentioned Tengu. I don't fully remember, but it's okay. Homeboy. Would love to see Rescue Rabbit at 3 and Singing at 1. Semi-Limit Vanity's Emptiness, Stratos to 1, Heavy Storm to 1, Compulse to 2, and Bryo at 1. I'd be happy. And honestly, I'd probably be happy too. I like a lot of you guys, you know, what you guys are talking about here. It's just fun as hell. Fun as hell. Alright, Forbidden. And this comes from Isaac Helgets. I'm sorry if I butcher your fucking name. I suck. I fucking the worst YouTuber in the world. Vanity's Emptiness. Another form of royal oppression. Totally agree. Stratos to hike the structure deck. A lot of people want Stratos back. Cybersteam. Because why spend 5,000 light points special monster from the deck? Because you bring out Exterio. My friend over there is going nuts. You bring out Exterio. And Exterio is the Naturia fusion, and it's really good. Alright, so I remember saying Isaac. Oh, we're talking about Cybersteam. So Dragon Ravine to promote Dragoony support, Morale Attack, Sinister Shadow Games, Winda, and Trish. All limited on Isaac's list there. Glider Beasts. Glider Beasts have not been relevant in how many formats? It's damn true. And now Shadow Construct, same reason as Winda, and Winda's reason for his reasoning is to prevent Yu-Gi-Oh! From becoming solitaire and to promote other fusions. Fair enough. Dark Strike Fighter, this is a 3-section. Dark Strike Shredder due to non-broken errata. So true. And Infernity Archfiend because of the top worlds, and that's the main reason. A lot of people complained about it, and honestly. Alright. Yang Blaze 11. Sorry again if I butcher your goddamn names. I am the worst. I am the fucking worst. Bring back Triss to 1. Limit Morale Attack to 1. Limit Vanity's Emptiness to 1. Bring back D-Mock. Semi-limit Skill Drain. Semi-limit or limit Scarm. Limit Fire Lake card is dumb in Burning Abyss, and I can attest for that. Dragon Ravine to 1, keep Rulers at 1, and see what happens. Archfiend to 2, Lava Wall Chain to 1, and Patrol at 1 or 2. Dark Strike Fighter to 3, this card is not broken. The Djinn Ritual Releaser bans, that's the one that basically says no special summons. Don't want to deal with it in Neocloth or Neckcloths. Get released, they're Neckcloths. It's with a fucking K, it's like Death Clock. It's really fucking shitty naming. Wind Up Carrier to 1 with the Hunter banned, Gale and Bestiary at 3. And this list isn't organized, but like I said, doesn't matter, I can still read through it. Taiyu 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glow Up Bulb at 3. Why not? We'll see it more often, but why not? Ladies and gentlemen, Glow Up Bulb at 3. I'm calling it, it's gonna happen. I'm just gonna put your name. M-I-N-H. I'm sorry, I really don't want to butcher names. I feel Heavy Storm won't come back because of Denko Sekka is a card. Let me just say this much. 1700 attack. I know when it comes to meta, most shit can't run over it. So tell the Knights I'm looking at you. You guys can do this shit, man. This is your opportunity. Be the John Cena of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks, god damn it. Get the fuck out there and dominate. No, in all seriousness. Excuse that part. In all seriousness, it's a great card when you play meta, but anything that's not meta that has a 1700 point monster, I don't know, Thunder King Rhino, could just shit on. Just saying. Just kept. The only reason that it's so good is because of the fact that, hey, look at it's meta. Nothing can run over meta. It's kind of fucking true. Can't even hate. You know it is. You have to overextend on it just to get a thing. John Lynn, everything is unbanned on the list. Wait. I lost my place. Son of a bitch. I lost my place. I need a minute. I don't know where I lost my place at. I'm being silly. Everything unbanned, and all the lists has nothing besides Shadol decks and Aircloud's decks. Also, deck burning deck and Satella deck, and have fun playing Dragon Rulers and Rescue Cat, and everything for days with an awesome metagame without the 5 boring decks that will no longer top because everything will be fucking FTK at that point. It really will. And no more Arc Z's, the Duelist Alliance, and the new challengers and all other stuff in Arc Z's does not exist. This is not real, and Arc Z's and V, or whatever is real, it is not real and fake. That was the most hilarious fucking comment I've read in years. And yep, awesome format. Everything has a chance to win, even with Cyberstein, Raigeki 3. Oh my god. I love it so much. Pokemons, I call it Pokemons, I'm sorry. PKMDZs. Skill Drain and Quilliforts is bitch. I hate that deck because Skill Drain mostly. Drain to 1 or Disc to 0. I would say Drain to 1. I fucking hate that card too. It's so bad. Moving on. Rado 14. I would say Radio. You are the last one, sir, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being like the first one to fucking comment on the video originally. Nice video. I want Gateway at 1, Hornet and Firefly to 2, D-Mock at 1, Heavy to 1, maybe not, imagining Necroclots using this, Vanity's 1, Skill Drain to 2, Rescue Cat to 1, and Gale to 3. And that's part of the reason why I think, he just said right there, I really do think Heavy Storm will be returning is because of Necroclots. And PKMD says, you forgot BCR at 3. And then someone else said, there's no way you are bringing Gateway back since Samurai's a really strong. Skill Drain could even go down to 1, as well as Vanities. As for Heavy, they would likely bring back Giant Trunate. And I don't think that's right, because in all honesty, I think Heavy's easier to stop. So they want to have a balanced game to a point. In Konami's eyes, a balanced game is whatever the fuck is meta at the time, wherever they're pushing. So, per example, they still want to push Burning Abyss, correct? So, let's see. If I was Konami, I want to push Burning Abyss without, you know, like Giant Trunade, there's no counter. I want people still to play Burning Abyss while playing Near Cloths because they want that cash, like Rado said. We also talked about Blazeman, which is like 2 fucking years away. Fuck you, Konami. Fuck you. PewDiePie just comes in and says, fuck you. Sorry. It's all over the place. Closing off this video. Again, we don't know exactly what's going to happen. We have no control over the ban lists. It's up to Konami, our lords of the dock, to bring us the ban list that we deserve, not the one we want. In all seriousness, I'm having fun doing this video, and I hope you guys had fun listening to it, watching it, and partaking in it. If you guys missed out last week, then still, you know, comment down below, and we'll create discussion pools, because discussion pools are awesome! And finally, tomorrow, Tech Tuesday will return. And on Thursday, Next Meta will return. Actually, you know what? I may push Next Meta into the weekend or Friday because of something that will be coming out on that day. I think Thursday is a good day to bring back a certain series that's been missing out for a month because of all the moving and everything. I just want to say thank you guys for the continued support. Happy holidays. Enjoy every part of it. All the presents, if you got presents and everything else. I'm Rio for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Council. I don't fucking know what to say as an outro, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you later. Peace.